Alright, hello, happy Catterday. Welcome to today's stream of Autonauts, available now on the Xbox Store for $19.99. Hello, Ulkesh, Lurk Away, Lingus. Angus, thank you for those bits. Hello, Sir Khalid. Welcome. Alexis, hi. Hi. Late delay beep. It is warm in my room already. Fan up. Get my sound. Cadillac's like, what was that? I hear the ice cream truck. Check out the achievements as we always do. 19 achievements for the 1000 gamer score. Mommy's special little Autonaut. Tutorial complete. 2,000 berries collected. Milk those cows. A lot of rare achievements. New world. Planet scanned. Alright, let's go there. Land right there. Calibrating. Thank you, No Pulse, for that resub at 6 months. Very much appreciated. Cadillac says meow. Turn on the meow. Oh, it's not plugged in. How do I land? What was that noise? I have noises going on that I don't know what they are. Hello, Fun Kevin. World name. Silverblue. Start. Hit that red button. Your progress automatically saved every 10 minutes when you see this icon. Saving money. That's funny. Cadillac, I need to see my stream deck. The save icon is a dancing pig saving money. Piggy bank. Welcome, Autonaut. I am Auto Zero. Get ready to learn how to use robots and programming to automate industries and build worlds. I like using robots. Whoa. There are 8 stages of programming and automation to complete. The Autonauts Metropolis. Your journey starts down here. We started at the bottom, now we're here. And it ends all the way up there. Whoop, whoop. Before you start building your settlement, let's run through a few things that every new Autonaut needs to know. Oh geez. Use your cursor to direct your Autonaut in the world. Use L to move the cursor. So this does support mouse and keyboard. I don't know if I'm going to switch to a mouse yet. If you ever lose yourself, press R to refocus the camera back on you. R. New planets need exploring. Press A on the destination and enter a shaded area. We need to discover basic tools and resources to get started. New planets need exploration. Press A on the destination to enter the shaded area. We need to discover tools. Okay, now for the basics. You can only hold one type of object at once, so make use of your backpack. To stow the stone into an empty slot, press X. To retrieve the stone, press X. When you move the cursor over objects in the world, Autonauts analysis shows what you could do with them. This changes depending on what you're holding. Try it now. Aloha, Boar. How is your stream going? Grass. Stick. Bush. Hold one stone to use a basic chopping tool. Find a tree and press A to chop down the tree. Alright, let's chop down a tree. Chop it down. Use. That Autonaut has to walk far. Timber! We don't need that stone now. Pressing B on the ground drops objects held in your hand. Good, you obviously get the basics. As your technology evolves, you unlock blueprints to build structures, machines, and more. Press the pizza box to access your structural blueprints. Structures may be built on most clear surfaces. Let's build a simple workshop. Highlight the crude workbench blueprint. Create a foundation. Press to rotate the foundation beforehand. Press B to return to the blueprint close. Select parts needed to build the crude workbench. Press B on the foundation. You add them. What do you need? Or what do we need? A log and a stick. Alright, so let's get a log. Drop it there. Pick up that log. Drop it there. Pick up a stick. Drop it there. Should be able to tell more things at one time. Nice! With this simple workshop, you can build basic tools and parts. Let's make a better wood chopping tool. Press A on the crude workbench to access the blueprints. Stone and a stick. Stone and a stick. I can see where a mouse might be easier. Hey, come on. Pick up the stick. And drop it there. Cool! Your first tool. Press A on the crude axe to pick it up. Remember, you can press X to stow what you're holding. Use. Chop, chop, chop. Chop planks make poles. Planks and poles are essential parts of basic structures. Hi, Cadillac. Yeah. Use. Oh, we're chopping it up. Sweet, you've obviously got the hang of this lumberjack malarkey. Now you know how to make basic parts. Let's expand your workshop by building new structures. Alright. Bot assembly unit. Let's put you over here. What do we need? We need 3 planks and 2 logs. No, 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 no! Those are poles. Alright, so we need to chop this down. Chop that down. Chop that down. Cadillac, don't go up there, bro. Oh, you can't tell more than one command at a time. Alright, we need to store that. Pick up the plank. Take it to there. What are you doing? Press B on the foundation to... Oh. I pushed A. Pick up. Drop it. We need 2 more planks. We're gonna walk the plank with this robot. Hello, Lady M. I am making robots. Which is weird. They're made out of wood. Groovy, the basic bot workshop is your gateway to automation. Time to make your first assistant. Find and make the required parts. Press B on the bot assembly unit to drop them into place. Alright, what do we need? 1 log, 3 planks, a pole. Sorry, we got a pole here. Over there. A plank. Tree seed. Oh, there's a tree seed. We need a log. Let's chop down some trees. Chop, 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 chop. Timber! What else do we need? Planks. We need to chop that up. Get the log. Maybe with more than 1 robot I can do more than 1 command at a time. Your first bot. You're ready to start automating Automagic. You can see your bot population here in this handy bot tracker. I got 1 of 300. You can have a maximum of 300 bots in the world. Your new bot needs a crude axe, so let's make one. The blueprint already selected. Alright. Stone and a stick. Stone. Stick. Pick up the crude axe and give it to the other bot. Alright, pick it up. Give it to you. Ready to roll. Prepare to follow my instructions exactly. Uh-oh, bots are taking over the world. Got your crude axe already. Press Y to blow your whistle and get your bot's attention. Whoa. Ah. Bot brain is very small. Select your new bot to access its brain, which is currently empty. Now, do exactly as I tell you. Select the record button, then show your bot what to do. It watches you, it'll create a script and copy you. Press D to deselect bot brain and return to the world. Show your bot how to use crude axe by chop down a tree in your bot's brain. You can see a script created in your actions. Select repeat to add a loop to your script. How do I add repeat? Repeat forever. Select play. Now, we have a bot chopping down trees for us. Let's automate more. We don't need to see that bot's brain for now, so press B to close it. Hit the music. Hello, Jordan. Welcome to the stream of Autobots. Autonauts. Repeat forever. Find nearest tree, move to tree, use held item. That's funny. Great! Your first automation. Your bot won't stop until it breaks its tool or has no more targets in its search area. Too rich for your blood. We need to make a new bot to teach. Find and make the required parts and add them to the bot assembly unit. Your first bot should be helpful by providing raw resources. Alright, we need a seed. 75-cent specials. Those are good. What's up, Cadillac? Alright, let's explore. We need to find trees. Hey, bot. There's trees over here. What else do I... Bot tracker. How do I move that? Stop bot program. Follow bot. Bot trade. That didn't work. Where am I? Where am I what am I doing? How do I move this bot? Alright, let's figure out what we need. We need another log, a plank, and a pole. Log. Plank. Or that's a pole. What do we need? 3 planks. So we need to come... Hey! Why don't I have an axe? Guess I need to make another axe. Stone and a stick. How do I change your search area? No! Cancel. Pick up your axe. Pick up the plank. Bot, I want you to move over here. Need one more plank. What's this? Bot trade. Oh, we don't want to trade anything with the bot. Pause bot program. How do I get you to move? There's plenty of trees for you to be cutting down. Hi, Cadillac. Woohoo! Your second bot is ready to program. For the next job, you need a crude spade, so let's make one. Press A on the crude workbench. Stone and a stick. Oh! Pick up the crude spray. What are you digging for? Alright. Let's... No, how do I... Give him the spade. What? Now do exactly the same. Select the record button and show your bot what to do. It watches you, it creates a script, and copies you. Well, I don't get it. Alright, select the bot to program. Record. Dig holes. Okay. Error, try. Ah. Press Y to blow your whistle to get your new bot's attention. Record. Deselect. What? Record. Empty soil. So maybe over here. Yeah, that's soil. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Alright, record. So I was digging on grass. What good is this hole? Bots operate within a defined area which you can edit. Press A to select, or D-pad to select the bot brain. Find nearest soil in the instructions. Press A. Well, it's not recording. Alright. Bot brain. Record. Come on. Think I might need to get my mouse. Alright, go dig a hole. Oh, I don't have the spade. Oh my goodness. Record. Right, that's it. What? Where's my... Pick up the spade. This is getting weird. Alright. Whistle. Record. Exit. Dig. Find nearest soil. You can move the whole search area and adjust the size and shape for now. Simply use the max area. Press B to search. Close. Press B to back out. Select repeat. Close. Oh, pick up the spade. Give it to him. What? Why? It's not... Exit. Play. There we go. Look at that bot go. So maybe I can adjust the other bot now. Hey, you almost have your first automated industry. Basic forestry. Let's make another bot and program it to plant tree seeds to make the operation sustainable. Ooh, nice. How do I edit the bot? Alright. We don't want to edit. Bot trade, follow bot. How do we get to the other thing? Oh my goodness. I think I want to try a mouse. Where is my mouse? Oh, in front of me, duh. Let's go plug it in. Hey, you almost have your first automated industry, basic forestry. Okay. Pause. This thing does not move fast. Bot trade, follow bot. Start program. Click record to edit. Stop off program. What's it doing? Oh! Where's my other bot? Hey, bot, come here. Wrong mouse. Stop telling me what to do. I need to find nearest tree. How did I edit that? Play. There's no trees. Alright, fine, we'll make another bot. A log. A tree seed. Alright, let's get a tree seed. Pick up the tree seed. One pole. One Cadillac. Pick up the plank. I want you over here. Why are you way over there? How do I get my other bot? What does that do? Pause. I want you to move over here. Move to here. Stop off program. Get out of the head. Move over to here. Is that gonna move him? No! How did I move him over to there? Drop everything. To me. There we go. And then play. Maybe this bot will now start working for me. And I have an axe. Zoom in. Right. That guy needs a new... Alright, let's go pick up the axe. We're gonna give it to the bot. Why is he searching? Hello, Stocky. This game is getting a little frustrating. Alright, we need to make a tool. Anti-fire. Pick that up. Give it to the bot. It's kind of like a factory game. Alright, what else do we need to build a bot? We need one more log and... or a log and planks. That bot's not doing anything. Right next to a frickin' tree. That bot's supposed to be cutting down trees. Oops. Pick up the axe. Pick up the plank. It is, yeah, it's a programming game. You have to program stuff, but it's... even with a mouse, it's a little awkward. Need one more log. That bot's not doing anything. It's interesting, though. I just need to read and do what the game tells me. Yay, let's finish automating this basic forestry. Press Y to blow your whistle and get your latest bot's attention. Select bot to program. Now do exactly as I tell you. Select the record button and show your bot what to do. As it watches you, it will create a script to copy. Press D-pad to deselect the brain bot and return to the control of the world. Find a tree seed, pick it up. Press B on a hole to drop it. Select repeat. Press play. Check out that bot. Tutorial complete. Well done. You've completed your Autonaut training. Tutorial complete. Now you're versed in the basic ways of Autonaut. Let's start building the settlement. First, you need to build an automate basic industries. Use these to set up and grow the settlement. To help you complete each stage and grow your settlement, Autonauts headquarters has put together these plans. Each plan focuses on an industry and lists your key objectives. The plans you need to complete each stage are automatically pinned to this panel for your convenience. 710 and already 60k of success? Highlight a plan to see what you need to do to complete it. I'm lost. Okay. That's why I'm lost. I didn't get it. Over my head. Completing plans usually unlocks new technology. Badge get! Mommy's special little Autonaut tutorial complete. Hey, we got trees growing. Why isn't this bot... Why aren't the bots doing anything? What is this? Transmitter? Those are funny looking bushes. So it looks like the world is square. Hey, that's a nice little forest area. I could go in water. Alright, let's come back to my little stones over here. How do I get to this thing? Where do ingredients come from? Which ingredients do you need for a particular blueprint? Here's what you find out. All ingredients blueprints are arranged into categories. Ah, cougar. You even can select ingredients in the recipe shown at the bottom of the screen to see where they come from. Crude axe is a stone and a stick. Pickaxe. Crude pick. Crude hoe. That's such a crude hoe. Oh, you can't see it, can you? It's barely. Crude hoe. Watering can. Blade. Torch. Pitchfork. Oh! That robot's finally cutting down a tree. Or is it? It needs a pickaxe. Come on. Pick up the axe. And give it to the bot. So chop down a tree. Oh my god, the bots are actually working. This is cool. Plan complete. Lumberjack's hat, nice. Chopping block. Here's your first forestry commemorative slab. That bot's got some wood. I wish I could make the square area bigger for the one. Can't select that. But you can with the mouse. Two logs and 2 sticks. Oh, we need a crude axe. And a stick. Come on, put the stick in there. Oh, we need a log. Pick up the log. Come on. Chopping block. What's that do? Ah! You're supposed to drop it on there. That's nice. So I don't need the axe anymore. Alright, cool. What do I need to do? These robots should be planting and chopping down more trees. I want to move your area. Your search area sucks. How do I do that? Mouse. Bot trade, follow bot. Stop bot program. Word to edit. There we go. Move. Much better. Make it bigger. Save. Play. There we go. Close. Second bot. Pause. Oh no, you're... Stop bot program. Record. Left click. Drag move instructions. Right-click, delete instructions. I don't want to... No! How do I cancel? Cancel recording. Yes. Saving. Record. I can't... Oh, there we go. Move this over to here. Expand. Move it down. Expand. Save. Play. Close. Alright, what's wrong with you? Alright, now it's working better that I have a bigger square and all the bots. Find nearest hole? It's finding the holes fine. I think the search area is fine for that one. But I get what you're saying. Alright, I need to get these logs out of the way. These trees grow pretty fast. Alright, what do I need to do? I don't know what that's saying. We need to make a new bot to program. Okay, so let's go make a bot. We need a seed. Bot can't find any more holes. Okay. Stop. No, stop. Alright, that one was... Maximize it. Save. Play. Close. Alright, what do we need? Seed, so pick up the seed. Log. A pole. Yes, I know. Well, get out of my way. Move the camera. There it goes. Pick up the plank. Combination of mouse and or mouse and controller is a little awkward, but you do need a mouse for this game. That still needs a plank and a pole, so we need to make plank. Uh-oh. I need to make a tool. Yeah. Which I knew it might be So I need to make a spade thing. Go there. Log storage, okay. How do I get to structure blueprints? Store structure, duplicate structure, move structure, what? Use the structural blueprint and build a pallet. What pallet? Workbench, assembly unit, chopping block. Ah, there we go. Pallet. Build it right there. What do we need? We need logs and planks. First, I need to build a spade thing. So get that. Add it to there. Oh, I need an axe too. Alright, get our spade. Who needs the spade? You do. And we need to build an axe. Oh, drop it there. Axe. I'm getting the hang of the game. Now we can give that other robot the axe. Alright, what does this need? It needs a log. Come on, pick up the log. Needs a plank and a pole. So there's a pole. We need to change you. Plank. Those robots down there are causing a ruckus. Wouldn't it be nice if trees really grew that fast? Alright, now a pole. So we need to change you. Make poles. Pick up the pole. Press B on the storage to add an object to it. Okay, so let's select a bot to program. This bot. Record. Over here, pick up log and put it in here. And stop recording. No. Hey, now I have a bot that's picking up stuff. Kinda cool. Now build somewhere to process logs and convert them into planks. You'll find a chopping block blueprint. We already have a chopping block. Why did that bot stop? Oh, we forgot to... Stop. Record. Repeat forever. Play. Change your area. Come on. Record. Change your area. Why can't I see? Come on. Maximize. There we go. Play. Close your bot. Need to make another bot? Fine, let's go make another bot. What do we need? A log. Seed. Oh, you need an axe? Come on. Alright, axe. I should have bots just making me axes and stuff. Alright, need a stick. Axe. Give it to this bot. Where's a stone? I don't think I have any more stones in my world. Hey, there's an axe over there. What the heck? No stones, that's not good. Maybe I should make a pickaxe. Oh, bees. What is that? There's chickens. Come on, just give me a stone. There we go. Stone. That storage log thing is almost full. Yes, I know. It wants me to build a robot. Give that to you. Or what else do you need? Coal, seed. And planks, so we want planks. Aha, I could take it out of there. Nice. Now I wonder if you can have an assembly line. I'm pretty sure you can. Bot keeps making planks, and one bot keeps moving the planks into storage. First, we need to set up a proper log storage. Use the blueprint and create a pallet. I already did that. Why does it want me to do that again? Alright, whatever. Blueprints. Create pallet. We will create a pallet right here. That needs a log, so we'll get a log. Needs a plank. Pole. Drop that off there. We need a pole now, so change this into a pole. Press B on the storage to add objects to it. You can see where an object is stored when Autonauts analysis pops up in the corner of the screen. Stack up to 3 pallets for bonus storage space. Note, you can't use storage while building it. Interesting. Alright, let's pick up a log. And store it there. Oh, we need another axe. Thank you for that raid, Radical. Welcome, Raider. Here, automating forestry. It's
oh!
Weird.
How do we sneak by that?
Need to store another log. Hope your stream went well. Thank you for that resub, Radical. Always appreciated. Now let's build somewhere to process the logs, convert them into planks. You'll need to build a chopping block. Alright, fine, I'll do that again. Chopping block. We already have one, but it wants another one. We need a log and a crude axe. So there's an axe over here. drop that axe. Pick up a log. Set it to make planks. Okay, we could do that. Planks. That's the groundwork in place. Let's get our new bot to work. Access this brain to the record button. Okay. Oh, I could pick up bots. Nice. Drop. Alright. Record. Take out a log. Hello, Mr. Coolness. And drop it over there. And then change it to repeat forever. And play. That's fine. Could it be more efficient? Ready to teach us lots of new tricks? Uh-oh. Stop. Pressing record means your bot is receptive to your teaching. Okay. Until full. Until question full. Press the repeat to add forever loop, otherwise your bot will only run this script once. Forever. Okay, so it's a script, it's still inside a script. Play. Your bot won't do anything if chopping block output area is full, so make a new bot to store the planks in a new pallet. That thing's like... Pause. Play. Stop. That's right. Mouse. Record. Play. I don't know why it's doing that. Alright, we need axes, we need... I want to stack them. Drop. Oh no, pick that back up. Drop it over here. Stack more storage. Not letting me stack. Reset storage. Can I destroy it? Actually, no. We'll turn that one into planks. Alright, so let's pick up that and drop it into there. Why isn't this bot doing anything? Alright, it's good. I need rocks. Let's build pickaxe. We need a stone and a stick. Oh, it didn't pick up the stick. And I did see another rock, like, way over here. There we go, pick up the rock. We need to find another robot, or we need to build another robot to then move the planks and repeat forever. Do I have the rock? Okay. Drop it. This game is very interesting.
SMS received.
Alright, now I have an axe. I can do some mining. Maybe? Use a chisel. I don't have a chisel. I guess I need to find more rocks. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at the little daisies. Lots of rocks. Okay, pick up a rock. Drop it there. We need to change. What do we need? We need an axe and a shovel. So axe. Change this to shovel. Get the axe and give it to Mr. Robot. Oh, Yankees Red Sox has started. Give you that. And then we're going to make another robot. Reseed. Get one log. What else do we need? Plank. Another plank. So that robot's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Oh, it's raining. How do the bots deal with rain? Hello, dementia. Wonder if I have the Red Sox game. Sports. No, I do not. Reseed. My robots are deforesting. Thank you for the raid, Hovor. Welcome, raiders. Hello, horror. Alright, we're gonna program this robot. Alright. Record. Pick up a plank. And put the plank there. Repeat forever. Play. Alright, so we got robots doing all kinds of stuff. We got one getting logs, one dropping off logs, doing planks. That one's creating planks. So I should create more crates and make some... Alright. Now this will be sticks. Why can't I stack it? Ah. Okay, I could stack there. Alright, stop moving. Alright, what do you need? Need a log. Oh, gotta pick it up first, bro. You need a plank. Jeez. My bots are all confused. Alright, drop that off. Pick up another one. Now I know how to stack them properly. What do you need still? Another plank and a pole. And I'm gonna take you there. Create a pole. It's interesting. It takes a little bit of getting used to, though. Alright, now that robot can do some major upgrades. Alright, so that's moving along now. That needs a log. Take the log there. Drop that off there. What do you need still? Okay, we need a pole. You up, you need that and 2 poles. It's just programming all these robots is weird. Yes, the animations are funny. Alright, so now we can do that. You need a new... What does that need? It needs a... Go there. Pick up that. Go there. I like my storage. The storage is actually kind of cool. Pick up a log. Go there. I need a robot to start making, poles. And then the poles are going to get stored in the other one. Can you automate making of the robots? No. Because I need to do that myself. Maybe you can. Let's try it. We'll make a robot. Oh, get back here. Oh, drop it off. What do you need still? A plank. So get a plank. Get a plank. Make some poles. We'll store poles there. Needs one. I need at least one there to write the program. And we need a seed, so come find a seed. Alright, we'll try to make this... program this bot to do that. Alright. Alright, record. Looks like we can. The bot doesn't have enough brain functions to do it. So we want to stop. Pick up. We'll take you over and put you over here. It was worth a try. Drop. Alright, how do we erase all that? Edit. Use a mouse. Alright, record. Take from log storage. And make chopping block. And now this is where we had to do the weird repeat. Until full. Select structure. Add in another repeat. Forever. Finish. Play. Alright, so now that bot's gonna do that. We need to get a bot to then move the stuff from there to there. So what does the bot need? One plank. One pole. Another plank and a tree seed. And all the other bots need tools. I pick you up. Drop you off over here. Record. Pick up. Drop off. Repeat forever. Play. So we got bots just doing all kinds of stuff. Let's build up. We're gonna stack you first. Wait, rotate. Stack. Need a log. A plank. There. Now we're at double on that one. We're gonna do that again. We're gonna triple it. So we need a log. Plank. You need to build a civilization, which is, I need to build all kinds of stuff, so you start small and then you unlock technologies. Hey, I need a hole. Alright, so that one's stacked. Alright, let's get them some tools. What do we need? We need an axe. So spade, we need a stick. And where are those stones? Need a stone. Ah! See, we did something. Treetop. Okay. Tree hat. Nice. Here's your lumber slab. Do I have the rock? Yes. What are we making? The spade. Give it to the robot. Come on. Zoom in. Give it to him. We need an axe, so we need to change this to axe. Rock. Or stick first. That explains a little bit of the game. We will give the axe to the bot missing his axe. Hola, Havor, ¿qué tal? Alright, let's build up our inventory. Stack it there. And I guess I could stack that one. Alright, so we need a log. I'll go get a log. Put it there. Get a plank. We need planks. Come on, get a pole. Drop the pole off. Get a log. You can't make things while the storage stuff are being used, so you need to... Oh, it's getting dark. That needs 2 poles. Come on. Hurry up. Right, plank. Drop off there. Get a pole. Pole. Right, that one's done. Alright, now they're gonna make the things for me. I just need 2 planks. Oh no. Maybe not. Because he can't get logs. Oh, I could just take it out of there. Why am I making them? Alright, now our wood production is non-stop. $10, $34, $20. What I need to do with those, I don't know. All my robots are happy. I'm deforesting this area, but I'm repopulating it with trees. Now if I could just program it to make their own tools. I need to make some pickaxes. Okay. Exit. Pickaxe. We'll get a stick. I need some stones, so let's come over here and mine. Oh, they need another axe already? Come on, man. Stop breaking your axes. Store that. Pick up a stone. he needs another frickin' shovel. Oh, roosters are out. Alright, we made some tools. Wooden mallet. What does a wooden mallet do? Bash trees to get seeds, stick, and fruit. Okay. That's funny. You just bash trees. Alright, but I need to make an axe. Let's go over here and drop the mallet. Pick up a stick. I wonder if I could store sticks in a crate. Or rocks in a crate. That's stuff I need to figure out. Axe goes to him. Or her. We don't know. Pick up. Whoa! Hello, sub. Wax pepper. Interesting. I'm making tools and having robots deforestize this planet for me. Come on, where's that tool? Axe. Oh no, he doesn't want an axe. Drop it. We need to make a spade. Stick. Come on. Look at those happy little trees. Yes, they are very happy. Until the robots cut them down. I have a robot cutting down trees, a robot planting trees, and a robot digging out holes. And then robots taking the logs to make 2x4s and 2x4s to make sticks. That's almost full. Interesting. Alright, what does the mining want us to do? What? Add this to an upgrade slot to increase your storage capacity. I don't understand that. We'll use the mouse. Here's a handy way to help your bots replace their broken tools. First, you need to make a bot for mining. Okay. Make a bot for mining. We need a log. See Scooter. Much. We need a plank. Need another plank. And a seed. Alright, now we're making a miner. Now make a couple suitable tools. We already have picks, but alright, whatever. Make a pick. Go get a stone. Come on, stone. What you do with the stone, man? You not pick up the stone? Pick up the stick. Move to here. We haven't seen any clouds yet. Pick up the axe. Ready to roll. Blow your whistle. Okay, what are we doing? Select bot to program. Record. Press to deselect the bot brain. Now find some stone deposits in the ground and use your crude pickaxe to show them. Okay. So we will record. Hit with pickaxe. It is always sunny in La La Land. Deposits in the ground? Oh, these are deposits in the ground. Record. Error, try again? What? Where are these deposits that it's talking about? Move to the boulder. Error. What deposits? Oh, stone deposits. There we go. Repeat forever. Play. What? I didn't do what it wanted to. Record. Alright, how to mine. Come on, we're teaching you how to mine. Auto miner. Repeat. Until hands empty. Got it. Forever. Those. Oh my god. I tried to use the mouse. Because it's hard to click that stuff. Alright, whistle, select. Right. Hey! Alright, I need to get an axe since I dropped it. The controls are a little wonky on this game. Alright, come over here. Oh no, stop, 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 cancel. Pick up the axe. And I don't know what button it is to blow the whistle without using the mouse. The game just started. Bought a program. Alright, record. We're gonna dig right here. Repeat. Until hands empty. Until hands empty. Oh. Okay, so now we need to come over here and get a pickaxe. What? Error, try again. Pick up the crude pickaxe. What? Pick up from the work. Alright, move over to there. There's a crude pickaxe right here. Pick it up. Alright, now add the repeat forever. And play. Interesting. So these repeat loops, it gets to some weird... But now I need a bot to store some stones. There's no logs there. Alright, so this one needs to make pickaxes. I need a bot to make pickaxes, and then I need a bot to make axes and a bot to make shovels. Alright, so let's build... Needs a log. Hey, drop your axe. Pick up the log. Too many bots? Yeah. Maybe you should borrow one. Get a plank. What's that need? Another pole and another plank. Ooh. Wow. So I need another bot. Moobot has spoken. What do we need? A log? No logs. Oof. I need a log. So I need a... Sheesh, I need to make... Come on, go back up to the tools. It won't go over. Workbench. Make a workbench here. No, we'll make it here. Right, this needs... I need a log. Oof. And a stick. Sticks and stones may break my bones. Oh! My guy doesn't listen to programs right. Pick it up. Go there. What is that? Axe. We'll give it to this guy. Alright, now he's gonna start getting some logs. I'll let the robot get the log. That's funny, as soon as the log went in, it was taken. Alright, we got another robot. Yes, yes, yes. Here, okay. My shaft thing is growing. Alright, you come over here. You are gonna start getting rocks. Alright, program. You're gonna pick up a rock and drop it off there. And you are gonna repeat forever. Play. Hey, what? You are welcome, Moobot. Alright, we're gonna delete all this. Alright, we're gonna come over here. Where's that bot? I think this bot is not doing anything. Pick him up and bring him back over here. Alright, I think I need to pick up... Can I store... Rocks can't be stored there. Interesting. Go away. I do not want to program the spot. Go away. Close. What do crates hold? Alright, plank. Maybe the crates hold the rocks. Then I could start having bots build tools. Run faster! Oh, it's raining. Thunder, too. There's your answer, nighttime on the score. Alright, let's see if it can hold... Okay, so now we can program this robot. So program this bot. So record. Pick up a rock. And put it in there. Repeat forever. Play. Okay, so that's going. Now I can finish making these, and then I can start having them automatically get their own tools. This will be a shovel, and then that one will be an axe. Alright, this is... What's that? What do I do with that? Whatever. Alright. Axe. Shovel. Alright, we stored some mine. Got another upgrade. That thing's growing some more. Stage 1 complete. Time to bring folk into the world. Uh-oh. Folk dispenser. You can now use this blueprint to grow your own folk. Okay, so see, first you gotta build it up. Interesting. That's getting complex. Alright, we need to make a robot. What's this? Oh, I also need to build... Where's my guy? Can sticks be stored here? No. So we need to build another crate. Oh, drop. He had something in his hand, so he couldn't do it. I like how the robot starts working on stuff as soon as I move a hole out of the storage. Right, that should be it. Let's see if it can hold sticks. Alright, stick storage. Alright, so we need a robot. Need a log. Oof, no logs. What else do you need? Hole. Plank. Now a log. What do you want? So stick. Give the axe to you. Alright, we got some more logs coming. Give you your shovel. Got the log. Make another bot. Alright, so let's program this bot. Record. Over here and get a stick. Move to there. Come get a stone. Take the stone there. Drop it off. Make an axe. Repeat, not forever. Repeat until full. Play. So now that bot is going to make pickaxes. Now I need to make another bot that's going to make axes. So let's make a bot. Oh, I also need a bot that's going to collect sticks. Jeez. Alright, collect a stick. Put it in there. I like the idea of auto-making the bots, but that just doesn't happen. What are you guys waiting for? Oh, you're waiting for trees to grow. Alright, we need plank. They need to unionize. And achievements are slow, too. We need a seed. And a pole. And a log. Make a robot. Alright, program the robot. Pick up. Pick up stick and put it in box. Wow. Repeat forever. And play. Alright, we need to stop. Record. Make this as big as we can. There we go. Save. Play. Alright, so now that bot's gonna get sticks. Well, that's good to hear it's a good game. Now I need a bot that's gonna make... Oh no, there's already a bot making axes. Right? What's this bot doing? Until crude workbench is full. Play. Okay, so that one's going now. Now I need another bot. Get a log. I probably should have had that bot make something else first. Like the axe or the pickaxe or shovel. Hole. Seed. Alright, pick you up. We're gonna take you over to here. And we're gonna program you. Alright. Record. So you're gonna come get your stick. Take it there. A rock. Take it there. You're gonna make the axe. You're gonna repeat. Until question mark is full. Until that is full. Come on. Play. Fun game. It's not bad. Play. Okay, so I don't think he can play. So now I need to make this guy. We need to mess with this program. How can I mess with this program? Bots. Let's add in a... Alright, how did the other one do it, though? I need to look at this guy's programming. Find nearest stone, use find nearest pickaxe. Okay, so I need to repeat until hands are empty. There it is. Repeat. Alright. Stop. Repeat until no. You do not want that. Why can't you scroll up? Scroll up. No! Get away! We're supposed to be editing your brain. Repeat. There we go. Until hands are empty. Add in another repeat. Which bot are we doing? I think axe. Repeat forever. There we go. Play. Drop the axe. Is there a bot making this axe? Stone. What the heck? Get a stone. Have you played this one yet, Havor? Hey, okay, I reprogrammed that one. So that's good. Now I need to make the shovel. Alright, what are you doing? Why aren't you building stuff? Play. There it goes. Alright, so let's build another bot. This bot is going to make shovels. We really need a shovel. Alright, so I need to pick this spot up, and you're gonna make some shovels. So you're gonna get a stick. You're gonna get a rock. Gonna repeat until that is full. And then play. Alright, we got that bot. Now we need to reprogram the bot getting the shovels to go pick up the shovel. Alright. Where are you? Alright, so we need to reprogram you. Alright, this is now not repeat forever. Repeat. Okay, stop. Record. Until... that doesn't move up. No, we do not want that. Until hands empty. And then we need to come get the shovel. Pick up spade. And then add in the repeat forever. And play. Why aren't you playing? Play. Right, now they're going. Now this should be good. How about a little bot workforce? Hey, you found a shovel. Look at that. Now you can go do your digging. And then the other bot can Plant a tree. And then the other bot will cut down the tree. Alright, I want to destroy this. Ow. Delete structure. Alright, now they're working. Why aren't you playing? Play. Repeat until... No, that's not right. That's why. Record. Repeat until not full. No. Repeat. I don't want it repeating forever. I don't know what that down does. Exit, repeat on fail. Alright, let's try that. Play. No, 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 no. Delete. Delete, 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 delete. Jordan, get down. No! Delete. They're not making the tools right. I don't have that program correct. Let's edit. Let's just try forever, see what happens. No. Program the bot. I want to program you. Stop it. I don't think this is what I want, though. It's gonna continue making them, and they're not gonna... What is it doing? Oh, there's already a stick there. Let's drop the stick over here. It's gonna make this... I don't want it to continue making it. Alright, so this bot's program needs to be edited. How do I edit it? That is 11. Pause. Play. Stop. Forever. Until crude workbench full. And then do I need to add a repeat forever on top of it? Maybe like that. Where's the bot? Too many bots. I think it was 11. There's something wrong with that repeat. Stop. Edit. Until hand's full, hand's not empty. Repeat on fail. We'll try that. Edit. Repeat on fail. Play. Alright, that looks like it might work. Now it's... Let's see if it moves. Nope, his programming's still not right. Edit. Alright, we're just gonna say repeat forever. Come on. Untoggle that. No, stop. Hey, come on. What are you doing? Go away. I think what I'm going to need to do is put the tools in storage and then the bots have them go pull it out of storage. Repeat forever. Play. No! Play. Alright, so that means I need to build... crate. So let's build a crate down here. Go get us plank. That thing's just gonna build a ton of shovels. See, I didn't want it to do that. Well, it's just stacking up. Have you played this, Havor? At least I have plenty of raw material. What the hell? Drop it off. Alright, I can do that. Alright, let's program this guy. Let's clear your brain. Alright, you're gonna go record. You're gonna come here. I'm gonna make you walk around and go there, and then that is gonna be repeat forever. No. Play. Close this bot. $10 viewers for a whole day. Wow. Thank you so much. That's a new one. So that can only hold 10. Oh my goodness, that's stacked up like crazy. Alright, yeah, we need to edit this bot. Edit you. What bot is that? Can't see his number. $14. We want to edit. Stop. Edit. Forever is definitely not correct. Repeat until full. Select structure. Select target. Exit repeat on fail. That should work. Play. It doesn't. Edit. Until hands not full, hands empty. Workbench. Until workbench is not full. Until not empty. Let's try that. No. That might work. I don't know where the bot is. 14. Until crude workbench is not empty. Oh, play. Alright. Edit. Why do you do that? You have an error still. Who are you and what are you doing over there? Stick storage full. There's no sticks. There's sticks over here. I don't know what robot that is. 11. What is 11 supposed to do? Alright, let's edit him. Hey, he came and found us. Alright, let's record. We want you to make axes, so you're gonna come get a stick. Put it there. No. Delete those two. Cancel recording, yes. That is a new one. And Havor is not doing his job. Alright, drop your stick. 11. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna edit you. Delete. You're gonna come get a stick. Drop it off there. Get a stone. Drop it off there. I need to get that repeat working. Thank you, sir. We need a repeat. We don't want forever. Times until head object not full. Until held object no. Repeat until this is full. Select structure. Wait, I can do a wait? I have most of my bots being happy, except I can't get the toolbots to be tools. Make an axe and wait. How many? A lot of freaking axes. Alright, your program's broken. MK11. Ah, cancel. Cancel recording. Pick up the rock. Cancel. Most of my bots are working like I want. I just can't get that. Look at the shovels. A lot of shovels. I should be able to crash that now. That one hasn't needed another axe yet. Oh, you could... Alright, so I need a plank. Zoom out. Get your plank. Most of the robots are working right. I like that. Happy robots. Happy life. What else do you need? More poles and a plank. How are these robots programmed? MK7. MK7. Until chopping block full, repeat forever. Okay, so that's how I had it done. What bot is this? 11. Why are you moving, dude? Stop. Oh, he moved to me. That's funny. Alright, so you need to get a stick. Take it there. Get a stone. Take it there. And then repeat until structure is full. And then repeat forever. Play. Or maybe it'll work this time. Okay, so when it's doing that, it's doing it right. So you need to do until full and then a repeat forever. Got it. Which robot is not doing anything? 13. Alright, so we need to program 13. And where's 14? Alright, you're gonna come here. Until workbench 3 not empty. Repeat forever. Play. There we go. That's it. Horror reported them for me. We're gonna take you there. Until workbench 1 full, and then we're gonna add in a repeat forever. Now we're gonna hit play. Alright, we need to get that stick off of there though. Now I think all my bots are happy. I'm doing a mix of mouse and controller. What are you doing? What's...
So this is the final boss, I'm pretty sure.
What's empty?
Oh no! Oh my god.
Hey, we need to edit 13. Come on. Stop. Stop. Edit. Play. No. Arr. I just messed up 13s. Alright. No. Zoom out. You are supposed to make pickaxes, so get a stick. Cancel. Drop off the stick. Get a rock. Oh, wait 1 second. Fine. Make your pickaxe. Add in the repeat. Until full that. Hey, come on. Out, go. What? Repeat forever. Play. I don't know what this guy is doing. I think that's the one making shovels, but too many robots. It is weird. The stones are good. Sticks are good. Let's build up. Oh, I can't do two at a time. So I need to move my planks. Holes. How many more do you need? Two more. You could build another crate. Top. The robots are only as good as the programmer. Oh, come on. Pick up a pole. Wow, it's 6th inning already. Alright, why isn't there a bot making... Am I short a bot? I guess I'm short a bot. I guess I should get a stick. Oh, come on, get a stick. Alright, now he's waiting. Now it should be good. How's your pickaxe? Where's the bot that's doing the shoveling, though? Oh, he's doing it. Alright, they're all doing their stuff. But I am running out of log storage. Alright, what's the next thing to actually do? Create new team. Oh, you could categorize bots by teams. There's logs over here, there's chickens. I guess let's make a people thingy. Don't know what these two things are, but we'll build them. Crude gear. Oh, I have some of that. So I should build another workbench and another bot. Alright, so we build... a workbench. We need a... what do we need? Log and a stick. I like how they work until they're full. So we'll make a robot that is on a loop to build me the gear. So it just needs a plank. So we'll build a bot now. We need a tree seed. Oh, come on. Tree seed. Log. Plank. Pick up, not drop off. Get a pole. Wooden robots. Hey. Oh, it's getting dark. Alright, we're gonna bring you over to here. Alright, we're gonna record. You're gonna get a plank. Take it from storage. Move to there. Workbench 4. Repeat. Until workbench 4 is full. Full. Repeat forever. Play. Get the robots to do the work. My character. Wait, drop it off. So this needs 2 poles. And Hey, thank you for the follow. Now we got folk seed. Here's your pod of folk seeds. You could grow your own folk. That's weird. What does this need? These robots need more memory, and I could, like, program them to do all kinds of cool stuff. Holes. Why aren't you moving? You could get complex and rename each bot to what their job is. Why is he continuing? Okay, so as soon as you take it, it's when they start moving. Got it. Alright, what do folk need? Add folk seed and then fuel it with food until the bar is full. What food? Use stick or flail to beat to release fruit. Oh my god. Wow, so, oof, that takes some extra programming to get done. And what's going on? Why is there so many logs? Maybe I should set up another robot to get some logs. Then I can't make that storage higher. Create another bot. Plank. Pull. So we're gonna tell this bot just to take the stuff from that one storage and move it to this other storage. Alright. Record. Take. 94%. Wow. Oh, I can't tell it to do that. We cancel. How do I cancel? Stop. Undo. What does this need? Plank and pole. That bot's just gonna be obnoxious. I don't know where that bot is. Oh, come on, pick up the frickin' plank. Where's Clover? I don't know. Out fishing, maybe? Jeez, it's 6:18 already? Alright, after I finish setting this up, then I gotta end. Alright, where's that last robot? It's not doing anything. You want to delete this stuff? Oh, we need to pause. Play. Stop. Edit. Alright. No. We want to go there. Pick up. And drop off there. And repeat. Forever. Play. And now we want to build another crate. We'll let him do it one time first. Get a plank. Is it gonna drop off the log for me? No. Take the pole. Lots of robots just sitting around doing nothing. You can't program to do more than one thing. So now, one bot's just moving stuff from one storage location to the other. That's funny. Anything stored, trees chopped down, plots uncovered, minerals mined, plots made, tools made, berries collected. So let's just explore, see if I can find more locations. World's pretty big. Right, that looks like the end of the world. The end of the world as we know it. Let's come back up here. See if I can get that last 20 gamer score achievement. Ah, it's a lot though. I'm not even halfway there yet. See how far over I can go. That may not be enough in one map. Ooh, what's all that? Nice. He went through the rock. Go up to the far corner. Oh, this map is pretty big. Wow. How are my trees going? So as soon as a tree pops up, it gets chopped down. Rocks are full. So this will keep going until the log thing is full. Auto Explorer. I wish I could just program him to walk around everywhere. These are growing. I should probably do stones. Or trees. Where's my character? Was that a pig? Oh, sheep. Something sleeping there. Oh, I missed that one. Yeah, I'm still going for a little bit. I'm just working on this achievement that's gonna pop soon. I got my lumberjacks going though. Where's my character? There it goes. $16 of the 300 bots I can make. Where's Casey? Out of town. Nice. I said he might be fishing or something. I need bigger storage. Ooh, it's getting close. Ooh, some more. There's a cow. And the bees. I don't know what the bees do. I'm sure I'll find out later what the bees do. Ooh, it's so close. Auto Explory. Plots uncover 200. Nice. Alright, let's go back to my little town. Where are you at? Where's my town? There we are. I'm back home. Alright, as he's coming back home, I want to thank you guys for stopping by. This has been Autonauts. It's a game where you program robots to do your bidding. It is available now on the Xbox Store for $19.99. I'll be back tomorrow, 3 o'clock p.m. Pacific with Disco Asylum, requested by the one and only Havor. So tune in then. Chat with y'all later.
SMS received.